The Steelers welcome Patrick Watling back into the lineup for this game against the Dundee Stars, but Daniel Ciampini is still serving his suspension. Aaron Fox has jiggled the lines around and has new combinations on all 4 units. The Stars had 2 big wins at the weekend. They hammered Fife to boost their chances in the Challenge Cup, then came from behind to win in Nottingham and take themselves off the bottom of the league table. Former Steeler Cameron Kiley scored their game-winning goal against the Panthers, and he makes his first appearance back at the arena since departing Sheffield 11 months ago.
Steelers history, elite ice hockey league history. In the 3rd period, our captain Robert Dowd scored the 3rd goal. He's 740 points in the elite league. Robert Dowd is now the highest ever point scorer in elite ice hockey league history. And
740 elite league points. A milestone that took him top of the pile in elite league history. With his goal here on Saturday, he added another goal on Sunday. Feels like a record. It's going to stand for a long, long time. Carry into the zone from Sekos. And there's an opportunity on the follow-up, and it's just put wide of goal as Valorant takes a big tumble in front of the Steelers' goal. Not really sure what caused that. I'm not sure Valorant's certain either. Tansey trying to go up the wall. Dow blocks it. Dow moving in and scoring! Stars take the lead through Dryden Dow.
Yeah, well, Dryden Dow doing a great job here. We'll see if this goes off Cormier's stick because it gets up in a hurry. If not, that's a fantastic shot up into the top part of the net over the glove. A little bit of a miscommunication play, I think, down the board, so we'll get a little bit better look at it on the replay as it comes up the boards. Doesn't quite go to Valorant, and we'll see what the shot does. See if it does take it. Might have just taken a little bit of a backhand tip off there, but it gets up in a hurry. Matt Greenfield going down, puck's going up. You'll see it here, right there, and that's a pretty good spot.
Sekos can't get it across to Elmer. He's done well to win it back at centre ice. The Stars have got a 3-on-2 here as they enter the zone. Sekos trying to feed it back door. It was well blocked. Sorceman it was who got himself in the way. And this one breaks in front, and Greenfield is the Steelers' best player in this first period.
We'll see what Aaron Fox might be having a few choice words here as both defensemen are behind, and then you got 3 forwards watching the play. Look at this. This goes for the wickets, but Greenfield, pretty good save. Glove in the right spot. That's a little closer to the shoulder. That's into the top of the net.
Stars held up at the blue line. Switched across to the far side. Michelli. Usula has a little pocket of space. Drives to the front of the goal. Usula, can he lift it in? No, he can't. Good block. Back out, and the follow-up is saved as well. Sabal is having a very good game so far.
Yeah, everything Steelers throw at him, he's doing a very good job. He's big and strong. He's staying nice and square to the shooters as well. Usula here does a great job. Another little power move. Watch him accelerate around the corner here and then drive across the crease. Netminder, whether he gets taken across with Usula or what, but he stays with the Steelers forward. He come across. Good push out. Actually, a nice little push out with his right leg. It's almost like he's pushing it out to the front.
Trying to go back towards Valorant again. The Steelers trying to force passes that aren't quite there. Garrigan. Oh, and that one hit off the mask from Tong's shot. Greenfield gets himself sorted out. And now there's a little bit of room for Whistle. Dishes it across, and the save made by Sabal to deny Dowd. It's the first time the Steelers have really got an odd man break in. And that's going to be blown down for a hand pass. The opportunity came for Robert Dowd.
Again, you see the explosiveness of Robert Dowd. He was down inside the blue line, saw the play develop, and got on his horses. Brandon Whistle making a pretty good pass across, but a little hint of offside there. I'm not sure that puck went all the way over the blue line before the Dundee Stars player came in, so I would have liked to have seen what would have happened if that had gone in the net.
It'll go back to the point. Back around for Whistle again. That's a nice pass. Dow drops it off. Really good Steelers play, and knocked off the puck was Valorant.
A couple of real good shifts in a row there. Steelers fourth line hemming Stars in, getting a good change, and then Dowd and Valorant and Whistle going to work as well.
Here's Balmas. Steelers pressure is building. Saucerman forward. Dowd on for Guimond. Backdoor play, tapped in. It's Balmas's finish, but it's the wonderful pass from Guimond that made it possible.
Yeah, he does a great job. He reads the play here. Robert Dowd finding him a little bit fortunate with a touch pass through, but Guimond head up all the way. Good job out in front. Goes right through the wickets of Brandon Whistle, and lurking in the weeds on the back door, Mitchell Balmas. And I'm sure he'd love to have another couple opportunities like that. Wide open net. He ain't going to miss from that close. But yeah, fantastic work. Couple of shifts in a row. That's what started it off. A little bit of physicality, a little bit of hard work down low. And I said it just before Steelers scored. You don't want Dundee to allow Steelers too much time in the offensive zone this period, and it's come back to bite them.
That comes back into neutral ice, and the Steelers will go back and reset. Into the offensive zone. Not a good pass. Levens. Usula. Guimond. Watling.
Nice
Top corner.
shot.
The Steelers get their power play goal at the fourth time of asking, and they lead against Dundee.
Yeah, watch Patrick Watling change the angle of this shot. Watch him delay. Whoa, there it is. Look. And that's a perfect shot up over the shoulder. Netminder just unsighted there a little bit. I think it's Moore just out in front. You can see Craig Moore maybe screens him a little bit, but Patrick Watling does a great job. He pulls it in tight, but right here, watch this little toe drag, a little snap, and he kind of places it. And that's what we said about Patrick Watling. Needed his offensive prowess on the power play, and that's what we get out of him today.
So the Steelers now playing with the lead and playing with freedom, and Balmas! And the save made by Sabal.
It's unraveling here for the Stars a little bit. They've got to concentrate and get back to doing what they were doing. Just settle down, get back to be firm and solid on the puck and making good passes like they were in the first period. Great recovery, Mitchell Balmas coming in, but yeah, look at the push on the netminder as well. Love to see that. Push it out, trying to cut down that angle and be as big as he can.
It's in! Tansi's blast at the tip out front. This game has turned around in the space of 2 minutes.
Well, we'll see what happens here. But obviously, Useless taking credit for the goal. With it. I don't know if it's a stick or body or what, but it's something down low. Great job by Simpson on the faceoff to win the draw. Then it's an up and over pass and one-timer with two guys going to net. Netminder's looking for a high stick here. We'll have a little look and see if they're going to review it, but Usla obviously not the tallest player in the book, but goes by crossbar height, so we'll have a little look. As Usla funnels to the net. Ooh, yeah.
That looks very high.
Very suspicious there. I think if I was Mark Lefebvre, I'll be asking for this one. Netminders tend to know, don't they? Yeah, I think we're going to have a little look at it. We'll see if Lefebvre's going to do it.
Well, the official has made the video review signal. So Good and Neenan will head off to take a look at the monitor.
Below the crossbar, he's saying. I think I lip read that. Yep. So again, like you say, John, it's so hard definitively to say where this puck.
I have a lot of sympathy with Mark Lefebvre right now.
Yeah. Again, we've seen the angles, and we're a long way away as well, but Mark Lefebvre, well, he knows how important that goal is, like I said, from 2-1 to 3-1. And that's all that's going to happen.
We do often have delays here at the start of the third period because of the ice being a little bit wet. It is normally down in that area. Not quite sure why that should be the case. Steelers trying to knife it through, and they do. Flicked in by Usula. He cut centrally and found the top of the net. It's his second of the game.
Watch this nice little move right here. He pulls it between stick and feet. Reaches around, and then Usula gets a lot on it. Netminder's down a little bit early. This is what we were saying, Jonathan, about Dundee not wanting to give up the fourth one early on, and what Sheffield wanted to do, they wanted to get it fourth to force this game to a wide opener to open up even more. We'll see what Dundee does to react, because I think that's just taking a lot of the wind out of their sails.
Good stick from Greenfield. He anticipated the pass going across the face of his goal and took responsibility for blocking it himself. Snapped on goal and in!
Wow.
That is a deadly finish from Mitchell Balmas.
And where have we seen that one lately? Oh, very reminiscent of the Champions League one. Again, it's a pull and curl and drag, and as the netminder goes down, the puck goes up. So it's good timing by the forwards. Him and Watling have done a fantastic job from that side. Two pretty much mirror plays.
Here's Saucerman. Shot over the top. The puck will beat Tansey down the wall and out of the zone. Oh, there we go. The Steelers do have their sixth. And the captain gets the congratulations.
What a nice read here. Mitchell Balmas is patient. Look at this. Everything opens up, and Robert Dow just sort of sneaks in back door. Puts it tape to tape, and he just lets it roll off the blade, and it goes up under the arm and over the pad, and nicely made. How many of those has Robert Dowd finished over his career, that little backdoor sneak play? I won't make you figure it out, though, Jonathan. Sorry. A rhetorical question there, bud.
It's an even strength goal. The power play had expired. And Robert Dowd is a scorer once again. And it's going to be 6-1 here on a Wednesday night. Steelers fans are on their feet. They have seen their side run out winners. A game that was not without its controversy. The Steelers will not mind a little bit. The Steelers' man of the match today is Kevin Tansey. He picks up 3 assists, and he will get to do the Eddie. Well, the Steelers fans were made to wait today. It took until the 35th minute of the game for the Steelers to break through. But once they did, they scored 3 in a minute and a half, and then added 3 more in the third period. Win the game by 6-1. And Tansey is joined by Marco Vallerand.
And a few more.
And we're going to curl him all the way to the house. Right on the button.
Mitch, congratulations, 2 points, and the scoreline looks convincing, but it was tight, wasn't it? Especially in that first period.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, they played a really good game. They came out strong here. We kind of weren't really ready for them the first 20 minutes, to be honest with you. We didn't really bring our best, and kind of that last 40 minutes, that second period, we kind of took over. We hemmed them in their zone lots. We're getting lots of shots. Their goalie played really good as well, and like I said, we kind of took over that last 40 minutes.
The feeling in the stands was as soon as you got that first, the others would come. Was it the same feeling on the bench?
Yeah, I think, even when we were down 1-0, I thought we were playing some good hockey, and we stayed positive on the bench. Like I said, we were getting so many good looks, that eventually one of them's going to go in, and then the floodgates kind of opened after that.
Yeah, big moment when Miko's goal, the third goal, it went to review. I think we all looked and we were all a little unsure, but it went our way.
Yeah, a big goal. Kind of got up two and a little bit of breathing room. And, Miko's been great this year, whether he's putting the pucks in the net or making plays or skating how fast he is. I mean, I don't know if there's a faster player in the league than him. And, he brings so much to the team, and we're lucky to have him.
Yeah, we know Daniel Ciampini, Angelo comes into the lineup tonight, and then the lines all got a little bit mixed up. Is that a little awkward? Is that a little hard, or is it just something as pros you get used to?
Yeah, I think it's something you get used to. I said it so many times. We have so many good players in that dressing room and on the bench that it doesn't really matter who you get put out with. You're going to play with a good player, and it's just a matter of getting the job done and whoever you're playing with. Ange did a great job. Everyone stepped up big time, and obviously, getting Champ back here is going to be a big help for our team, and it's going to be a tough game on Saturday.
Just one point, it's so busy right now, isn't it? Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday, the Champions League, the flying, the travel and everything. Is that something that you relish as a player, or you could do with a regular week, or do you just rather play than practice?
It's fun. I think the reason why we kind of play the games is for the games. Obviously, you need your practice, kind of tune up and get your game where it needs to be, but like I said, we play this game for the games. I think it's a lot of high-intensity games right now, and it's a lot of fun. Being able to travel across Europe, playing against some top teams, and coming back home and playing against a lot of good teams as well. It's fun to be playing so many games.
And just a quick word on Cardiff on Saturday. Those games are always huge, aren't they?
Yep, Cardiff, first time seeing them here, not outside of the preseason. Yeah, they're going to be good. They're going to be looking for 2 points there in the Cup, and it's a big game for both teams, so we're going to have to be ready for them.
Aaron, I'm guessing you're a lot happier now than you were after the first 20.
Yeah, first 20 wasn't good, obviously. Just sport is funny that way, where that you can switch your game so quickly and decisively in between a period break. Just didn't come ready to play, and we're slow on everything. Didn't want to get inside. Didn't want to race to battles. But in saying that, we were outstanding the last 40, and you could see that coming after about 10 minutes into the second period. We were relentless, on the forecheck and defending hard, quick transition, just a lot of things that we do when we do well were hard to handle, and the pressure got to them, and I think we turned that game midway through the second period, even though we didn't score till a little bit later than that. But really happy with the last 40, and we'll flush that first 20 down the toilet.
That second period felt more like the Steelers at their best. 18 shots on goal, 3 goals in a minute and a half.
Yeah, that's, again, you're not going to score every shift, and I think that's something that is sometimes frustrating for guys, but you're also not going to score if you're not doing the little things and playing fast and those types of things. So, we talked about it, and I love the answer, and like I said, that's a little uncharacteristic. We know that if we play like that against a good Cardiff team coming in here on Saturday, they'll really make us pay, and we'll have to be ready from puck drop.
The second goal proved to be the game-winning goal, but the third goal is the one with the biggest talking point. What was your view of that from the bench?
Yeah, I mean, I think in the rules sometimes dictate the response, and the call on the ice was a good goal, and I haven't went back and watched every single camera angle that they have, and the word that is inconclusive or conclusive to overturn something, I think makes the referee's job difficult at times, depending on what the call on the ice was. So it looked like, he got that puck up at shoulder length, chest height there. But again, like I said, I don't have a view of where he actually touched it. So I could see why Faves would have been frustrated potentially with that. But I feel like that call was made on the ice, and that was going to be what was going to be hard to overturn on that. But, again, I haven't had a real chance to watch it other than up on the big screen and from there.
Patrick Watling returned to the lineup tonight and also returned to the score sheet. That must give you a reason to smile as well.
Yeah, I thought he was on it tonight. Pace-driven player. When he's playing at top speed, he's elite, and I thought he was on his game tonight. I mean, we mixed the lines up a little bit after the first period. So we'll see what we decide to do for Saturday here. But I liked his game.
Another decision you've got to make is that Daniel Ciampini's suspension is over. I don't suspect you're going to tell us right now what the situation is, but always a difficult one for a coach to have to make.
Yeah, when there's somebody that needs to sit, it's always going to be difficult in this league. We know how important that hockey game is, and I'll make those decisions that I think give us the best chance to win.
Mark, can you just sum up your thoughts after that game?
I thought the first period we were excellent for the most part, not because we had a lead, but just the way we shut them down. They were a very offensive team. And it just got away from us there in the second period and onwards. Some things happen throughout the game that, causes those things to happen. But, a gutsy road effort for the most part. Obviously, that's a hell of a hockey team in Sheffield there. But, proud of the guys, especially in that first period. We battled hard, made hard on them all night. If we can play like that for the full 6 against these guys, we're going to get some wins against them later on in the season.
There were 3 goals in quick succession in the second period. There were a couple in quick succession in Nottingham. Is that an issue for your team or just one of those things that happens sometimes?
I'm not going to talk about the 3 goals tonight. It's better left unsaid. I'll just bite my tongue on that one.
How do you assess where your team currently is at the moment, how well it's playing overall? We're a month and a half into the campaign so far.
Well, I think the last couple of weeks we've shown we can be a very good team. It's just one of those things. We just got to grind out victories sometimes. We're not going to be a pretty team to watch. We got to clog things up and make it ugly, like we did in Nottingham. We had a great victory there on Saturday. I thought tonight in the first period we had a hell of a road period, and so we got to play like that to get more victories.
And you brought a new player in. You've got Philippe Sanche added to the roster. What are you hoping that he'll be able to bring?
Oh, just give us some more scoring depth. You see the success that he's had throughout the league. The 3 years that he's played in it, he's had great goals, a lot of assists. He's been a big-time player for either Dundee and Glasgow, so we're hoping to have the same here the rest of the season.